I'm Kim Rodriguez of KR Personal Style, a personal styling and shopping business here in Miami, Florida. And today I wanted to talk to you about DIY photo shoots. They can seem very daunting and unmanageable, but they don't have to be. You just need the right tools to get it done and feel comfortable. So I'm going to talk about wardrobe choices today. But before we choose the wardrobe, we first need to know, obviously, why are we doing it and who is the audience. So if you are starting a new website, rebranding yourself, Zoom calls all day long, maybe an interview via Zoom, or maybe it's personal for social media purposes. Whatever your reason is really going to determine how we are dressing for it. And also location, indoor or outdoor. It can be a combination of both, obviously. If you are doing it on your own, I do recommend doing it indoors. It's a little easier to control the setting, control the lighting, control, the lack of breeze or weather conditions. But with that being said, it really just depends on what you are trying to portray in your shoot. So I am in a creative field, so I can get away with certain things that maybe Google has told you not to wear, like black or white. I happen to like black and white. I wear it often. White is very bright and I feel good in it, so I do not personally have a problem with somebody wearing white. Although color is probably the better way to go. You have to play around a little bit with color to understand what really looks best on you. If you know there is a color that you put up to your face that you're not loving, don't use it in the photo shoot. It's not the time to experiment with different hair and different makeup because you want to make this color work. Some colors to stay away from are, creams. They really don't look good for anybody on camera for the most part. And again, makeup will play a very big factor in that. And if it's a do-it-yourself, chances are you do not have a makeup artist or a hairstylist. So you got to think about that. Colors that typically look good on almost everybody are going to be warmer, deeper tones. So think coral is great. Shades of blue are really nice. Shades of purple are really nice. Now, if none of those colors are you, remember, you want to come off as the expert, which means you have to be confident behind camera. Play around with the colors that you like. Get on camera, take selfies, do whatever you need to do. Just put yourself in a color that you really like. Secondly, what will offset the color a little bit is a layer. So I really am a very big fan, regardless of what you're doing the shoot for, to have a jacket on. It's sort of like your coat of armor. If you're doing it for social media purposes, maybe you want a fun floral jacket, or maybe you want a leather jacket, or I don't know. But if it's slightly more professional, a great fitting jacket just kind of makes you stand upright a little bit more on camera. It's structured, it makes you look a little slimmer, and it's great sort of depth for the actual photo shoot and the saturation of the pictures. And it's just great because it's like an added accessory that you don't have to think too much about. As long as it fits and it looks professional, then it's going to most likely look great on camera. If you want to wear a dress, think of wearing a very fitted, structured dress. And when I say fitted, I do not mean tight by any means. Just a nice, slim fit, more structured. Don't go sleeveless. Short sleeves or long sleeves. 3/4 sleeves are great and very, very flattering. Don't go too short with your dress. Should be to the knee or could be midi, but nothing above the knee. And obviously don't do anything too low cut. That is just not going to be appropriate really for any of the pages that we're talking about. And the darker the colors, play with the underpinning in a color, but the darker the colors are and the more structured they are, the slimmer you're going to look on camera. So you're gonna like that. So don't do anything, you know, with dolman sleeves, don't do ruffles, don't do large bold prints or too small of prints, nothing long and flowy. You really want to try to get your personality across with, you know, something that is a little bit more fitted. Also another, you know, no would be stripes. Even if you love them, I love them, don't do it on camera. You know, have fun with stripes somewhere else, but not for a photo shoot. It doesn't really read very well on camera, so I would just kind of stay away from it as a rule of thumb. Also, you know, I think I mentioned the small tiny prints aren't great, but you know, I like a leopard print. I think it's great. I think the colors are saturated and warm. So this typically, if you are in somewhat of a creative field, this I think would be a great way to go to bring in some playfulness and a little bit of pattern and color. I think it exudes confidence, which is what we want to do here. And remember, that's really the key. You want to come off as the expert, the go-to person. You want to look your best. You want to up-level your image, whatever the reason is. You need to be comfortable in what you're wearing. It needs to speak to you so you can speak to your audience. I hope this helps, and good luck. And I'm here if you need me.